From Delaware's premier television company comes a new and exciting website, Delaware28.com. On Delaware28.com, you can check on the latest updates on all your favorite shows. Around town, city scene, cook to order, product knowledge, and the Tim Paul Show. And now you can also enjoy our live feed feature where you, too, can become a star. So don't delay and get on your computer today and check Delaware28.com. Delaware's premier television programming is now your premier website.
Oh, yeah, welcome back here. I'm telling you, that was Daps had become one of the members of the audience there. You know you're slacking when you got...
The director is in the booth.
You can tell even the people, even our employees that go on the street didn't want to go out on the streets today. Well, let's get to this, because Gary, it's a pleasure to have you come down
thank you so
always.
Much.
And of course, if you're not familiar with Gary, I want to get your name of the
Gellman Images.
Gellman Images. And what you do is take photographs.
Right. You know, it's always a pleasure coming back here. I mean, you're truly a celebrity in South Jersey, and I'm from Central New Jersey, and you're a celebrity there. So it's a pleasure being here. It's a pleasure being in Delaware, and I take pictures for a living, which is a job I've had almost 20 years. And most of my subjects have been celebrities or high-profile individuals, and that's what I do.
Well, yeah, I've been watching, when you're talking about that, you're not one of these guys, what they call them, that go out there and stand on the curbs.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
You're not with that gang, because these guys actually hire you to come in and take the photographs.
I did a wedding recently for Susan Hendricks, who's a anchor for CNN Headline News. And the joke there was that the facility had asked her, because she's such a celebrity being on TV, if she was going to have paparazzi out front. She said, as she was getting ready, she said, yeah, I have paparazzi. I have to pay them to show up, because at her level, she didn't have paparazzi hanging out. But then again, as a professional, we cover all types of events, all types of people who trust what we can do for them. Will have us cover their event.
Speaking of that, it was in the internet, if you are of a lower level celebrity or not at all, you can actually hire paparazzi to come chase you around for the day. So I was thinking of doing that.
Yeah, well, it'll be fun for one day. But what's nice about it, when you go, you always get somebody to take the picture, and with different ones. Eli Manning for the Super Bowl quarterback.
After the Super Bowl?
This was actually before the Super Bowl. Back in April, we did a project with the Giants. They did some events with the city of Newark, where I spent almost half a day with Eli and the rest of the Giants.
Well,
they had played football. There's Michael Strahan.
You're going with the goatee.
Are there any Giants fans down in Delaware?
No.
There's one. There's only one. I know that. I was going to bring my Heidi Klum photos, but the Giant pictures will have to do for today.
And when you talk about that, it's not just sports guys. I mean, even though we're coming with another sports
guy. Jeff Fiegels. These are all actually at different events.
Yeah.
So, it's ironic, although I'm not a big sports guy, I've had an opportunity to hang out with a lot of sports people.
Yeah,
here's one.
What I
see
like,
if Kevin knows.
I've got the chance to watch her perform one time. And
that's Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, Cyndi Lauper. I was actually on stage with her at a TV event, actually, and it was such an honor to chat with her. Not for a long time, but it was a lot of fun.
Who's the other guy?
He's a cook, I think, on the cooking channel.
He was taking out trash. Can you stand over here beside
him? Hey, we need to even out the composition.
Who cares, some other guy.
Ace of Cakes, man.
It was probably his photograph. Gary just jumped in.
It's okay.
Give me a copy.
Well, anyway, can you guess who this is?
That looks like Barry Williams.
Yeah, Greg Brady from the Brady Bunch, who I was at an event with, and I got a shot with him.
He does.
Yeah.
He was signing his book.
They must hang out with the Giants or something. So,
we also do landscape photography. This photograph was actually selected by Ocean First Bank in Central New Jersey to put in their calendar.
You got
and
a
this
great
is a
shot
landscape.
of my boat.
Yeah, there you go. This is at the Navasink. If you look real close, you'll see John Bon Jovi's house and Bruce Springsteen's house is somewhere in there.
Tim Walls is right between them. But this is the one I like the most. I mean, this is just adorable. But
we'll show it. Yeah, we'll show it. Our family has been blessed with another little daughter. Actually, one of them is here in the audience. But we have Maura, Aileen, Carrie Ann, and Grace Elizabeth. Grace is just 6 weeks old now.
Nice.
So, family photos,
Imagine the money, because how much money does your wife spend to go running out and get photos of the kids all the time? Gary's
Kodak,
built in, got it right there in the house. His wife drives him nuts. Take pictures of the kids. But let's talk about, because you you are for hire when you say that, not for just the celebrities. I mean, but you do local weddings, you know, and things like that. I mean,
being in this business for 20 years, I need to be able to do a lot of different things for a lot of different people. We've done events in Philadelphia, actually for Citibank, where we've gone on in some of their grand openings and covered the event. We do high-end weddings in Philadelphia, New York. Most of our work is with high-level, high-energy, very financially qualified people who are willing to hire someone good to cover their event or take their picture.
Because you're not cheap, is what you're saying.
You could do Tim Qualls, you can go Gary. But it's nice because you're a full-blown production company is what it comes down to when you look at it. I mean, you even got your own TV show that you put together out there.
Right.
You know, so when you look at what you're doing, you're hiring a professional for your event. You know you're going to get the product.
The industry has become so challenging recently, the way digital has flowed into our industry, that people can come to us and know that they're hiring a full service company that are going to provide them with service from the beginning to the end, and know that we're just not a weekend warrior or that we just do it on the evenings. This is what I do for a living.
Right.
So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, and because we all have to make a living at the same time, we want to do more and more things, and you're venturing out and doing those other things at the same time, still available for that everyday wedding that somebody wants it.
What's happened is with all the celebrities and the people that I've run into, I've developed a TV show that actually runs in about 150 towns throughout New Jersey, very similar to what we have here. What we try to do is we get high-level New York City guests to be guests on our show, including Eli Manning, Thomas Kincaid has been on.
I shook hands with Donald Trump once.
Yeah, Donald has been invited. Actually,
he asked me to park his car. I was walking by. He's like, "Hey, park there." Yeah.
Well, you guys would like this story. As an event where his daughter Ivanka was there, and she was not the focus of the event, but she was, I guess, paid to be there. So after the event was over, I had approached her to see if she wanted to comment on something, answer a question, and she made it very clear to me that she didn't have time, that she had to catch an airplane, that she didn't have time to be interviewed. And I thought that was so ironic, because if I'm not mistaken, she probably lives in New York, so what was she doing taking an airplane somewhere at 10 o'clock at night?
She works in New York. She don't live there.
It was her dad's plane.
Go anywhere you want to go.
So I guess you're familiar with those types of comments.
I tell you that it's always a pleasure to have you down here. But as far as getting in touch with you, I mean, if somebody's trying to find you, how do they go about your website?
They could go to GellmanImages.com. Actually, the first picture you'll see when you go to GellmanImages.com is a photograph I took of Boomer Esiason, who everyone knows from football and radio and TV. GellmanImages.com is a great place not only to see our work, but see the different things that we do.
Yeah. It was a pleasure having you come back down. Do we have a clip or something, Dabs, a wedding or something?
Sure, we'll show that.
Yeah, well, we probably mixed it in as we were talking, chit-chat and everything else. Now, who was that young lady?
That's Susan Hendricks. She's an anchor on Headline News. She lives down in Atlanta, but she got married at the St. Regis in New York City, and we cover the entire day for her.
Yeah. So just fun work. I mean, why don't you get us gigs like that, Kevin?
I don't like weddings.
Yeah. Well, we do some fun things too. Like you said, we've talked to some different ones. I had a chance to, meet Tommy Toons.
Yeah, Mickey Dolenz.
Yeah.
Name a few. All your sports celebrities.
The Greek from my Greek's wedding.
Oh yeah. I forgot about her.
Do you remember his name? Which one? The father?
Lanny Catane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The star from the show she was on.
Oh, okay.
And Joe Bologna and his wife Renee Tennyson.
Right.
So people actually do come to Delaware.
Oh, yeah, we've had a few. We in fact, maybe we'll be able to show some of them as we're doing our promotions.
Reggie White back in the day actually talked
to
us before he went to Green Bay.
Yeah, and, just different things. Kat from Katushka from.
The Channel
73. Well, she works here. But Gary, always a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me.
Lovely young daughter come down. You're always there. Thank you. But you'll come back and see us. But stay tuned. We're going to take you into. You got to check out our website, Delaware28.com. We'll be right back right after this.
Thank you.
To find out more about the Tim Qualls Show and other Positive Promotion productions, then log on to our website at www.posprotv.com.